can you guys hear me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hi. Are people here? Hello. Oh my goodness. We continue onward. Fallen Kingdom building. Yes, Fallen Kingdom building. Hi, chat. Wait, we hit a follower goal? Wait. What follower goal did we hit? We hit 27,000 followers? What? Actually? No way. 27,000 followers is crazy because I'm pretty sure we started this subathon at 24,000 followers. So in 6 days, or in 6 days, we've somehow gained 3,000 followers. Is that true? It is! What? We've gained like 400 followers per day. 450, 420, 432. That's so cool. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the streams. It's been really fun. It's incredible. That's a huge win. Okay. Let's log on Lifesteal. Is anyone on? No one's on. It's okay though. We continue onward. Oh, I need to update the sub counts. Let me update the amounts. We also need to do 2 happy hours because we haven't done one today and we need to do 2 to even them out. I don't actually remember how much we have left. I'm gonna have to do the math on that. But we are currently at 2,179 subs. Boom. How close are we to Partner Plus, actually? I know that's a thing that I was looking for this time around with the subathon. I'm not sure if we're close at all. Partner Plus. Would it be in achievements? Or just our home page? It might be just our home page. Stream Manager. I don't know. Payout? Oh! Wait, is this it? View details. Oh, we're only at 37 this month. That's interesting. Wait, so that means majority of the subs have been gifted subs than actual, like, subscriptions. That's so funny. I don't need to get Partner Plus because Partner Plus is very weird and different. But that is an interesting thing to see. I'm happy in this hour. Yes. Okay, let me change the settings of the subathon thing so that we have 2 happy hours back to back. 240, 120, 300. I have to do all the double time stuff. 600, 1,200. 3,000. We've almost got it. And 300. Save. Okay, we are now in a happy hour. It's happy hour time, chat. For the next 2 hours, so until 1:21, we will be doing a happy hour. Or happy hours. So until 1:21. I guess I can do it. Is a mod able to do a pinned message with that saying how long the happy hour is going for? If not, I can do it myself, but I thought I would check. Okay, we need to continue onward with our journey, our quest to build this kingdom to something new, something unique that has never been seen before on Lifesteal. We want to make something beautiful, and that is what our goal is in general when we work on these things. I hope no one stole our shulker boxes. I doubt they would. We're down to 1 wind charge. Welcome back. Okay. Let's use the stone cutter and just make as many walls as possible because we need a lot of them. We need a crap ton of walls. Hi everyone. Buying gifts for my sister's birthday right now, but 4C stream? No, it's okay. You can buy gifts for your sister's birthday. Do not worry. Okay. I think this is what we need, right? Because we finished this side of the wall fully. We just need to do the other side with the stairs. I think we finished the stairs on the other side too. We literally just need the walls. Happy hour is 2 hours now? No, 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 no. Happy hours are normally happy hours are 1 hour. The problem is people gifted subs, and when they gifted subs, we had over 1,000 subs gifted within a single, like, in 10 minutes, okay? And rather than doing all of those 10 hours at the exact same time, I've been spreading them out periodically throughout the weeks. So I just did two today, because I've been doing 2 every day at least. If we hit more, then I change it. But yeah. But yeah, where are the others on Lifesteal? And everyone's offline. It's late hours. We're doing the late night hour building. We're here to make something beautiful today, chat. We're here to make something awesome. Hi, everyone. Dude, last night we were up so late. I actually cannot stay up as late as I did last night. Because last night I stayed up, what was it, till like 5 a.m. I have to wake up early, I think, to tomorrow. So because I have to wake up early tomorrow, we'll probably try to get some early sleep to get stuff done. I also just want to fix my sleep schedule. But I'll probably still be up at like 2 a.m. So we'll still be up decently late tonight. We do need to get some editing. We need to edit Naked and Afraid as well. I just want to get this wall done. I want the wall to be completed all the way around, so that way when a lifestealer logs on, they can look at it and be like, "Holy crap, you've been busy." You know? I want someone to be impressed. Are you gonna make a drawbridge? Ooh, that would be cool if there was like water. I am gonna make like a gateway though. It's not actually, feels dark fantasy-esque. Oh, you should have seen it with shaders. It was so pretty. Like, you would understand. Like, it does feel very dark fantasy-esque. On Lifesteal Wiki, it says I have 6 hearts. That's crazy. And that I have quite literally. Wait. Let me check the Lifesteal Wiki. Is that true? I have not gone below 10 hearts this entire season. So if it says I'm on 6 hearts, that's wild. Season 7. Is that true? It says I'm on 6 hearts? On the Lifesteal Wiki? How? Oh no. Oh, people are so out of track with how I got my hearts. That's crazy. FanWiki is undermining you. No, that is... you guys have lost track of the plot a little bit. Of what happened. Killed Vitality, no credit. I did kill Vitality with no credit. I did give Vitality a heart. I was killed by SB, that is true. But what's nice is you can craft all the way back up to 10 hearts. So I'm pretty sure after I was killed by SB, I crafted my hearts back. And I have since then there's like a few different deals and things that have happened that I'm not sure if I can talk about on stream right now. But I was on 10 hearts. I did get trap killed at one point. And then I was given a heart by somebody. And I've also returned many hearts to other players that I've crafted. So, I've crafted hearts for, I've gifted crafted hearts to people who were on less than 10 hearts. So, yeah, it's been a bit of a mess. What?! Why? Are you doing this just because it's a happy hour? You've gifted, yeah, you've gifted so many subs. Perfect 400 gifted subs is insane. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Here, I'll do 10 push-ups for that. Cause I've been feeling in the push-up mindset today. I don't know why. I've been just motivated. I've been locked in. Like, the first few days, I was struggling with the push-ups. Then I, like, really hurt myself. And then I took a break for one day. And I started doing push-ups, this morning. And I didn't really struggle. And that was weird. It was, like, a weird transition. It's gotten easier. So, I actually have been liking that I can do a little bit more. I'm 19 away from 100, Sassy. You said you wouldn't gift anymore. You said you were done. You said you were done gifting. You wouldn't lie to me. Here, chat. Let's do some push-ups. Let's do 10 push-ups. I'm gonna box myself in. Here, let me just go up with the walls. Do you drink lots of water before bed? Did you? I don't think so. The rain gives the wall aura. It does. It does. You redeem drink. I will drink. Also, Lily also said they were done. That is true, which is why I got mad when they gifted subs. Okay. I'm gonna do 10 push-ups. Here we go. Ugh. Oh god, maybe this was not the right idea. My arms don't feel as weak, though. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm good. Sassy! I'll just do 1 then. Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Sassy. Sorry, I'm still like sitting on the floor. I'm getting back up. Ugh. Is your throat getting any better? No. My throat still hurts, but I think my brain is like, so here's the thing, right? Whenever I stream for long hours, especially since I wasn't locked in, like used to streaming for a while, like, you gotta get yourself in the streaming mindset, you know? You gotta get yourself locked into the conversation and locked into, like, speaking for long hours. And there are some days where you just don't feel it. And there's some days where you feel it, where you feel that conversation, you feel that motivation, and you lock in, right? I hadn't streamed in a long time. So when I started the subathon, I was not locked in. I was so zoned out, and I was screaming, and I messed up my voice really badly. I just couldn't speak. My throat is still like very much like, I'm still out of breath from the push-ups. My throat is still like messed up right now. But I have, my brain is a lot more like mental energy to like communicate and just yap now. So I feel like I'm more awake or aware than I was before, which is good. Makes me happy. Will the kingdom have villagers? It already does have villagers, but I want to set up like an actual unit that people can use. Because I feel like that's something the server hasn't had much this season, is a communal villager area that anyone can use. And I think people would like that, like a safe place to gear up, besides like someone's private base. Ah! Call me, Chono, Chono? Thank you, call me Echo Now. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Sorry, I butchered your name so badly. Thank you. Since when did we get to 2,000 subs? Oh, Lemons. You missed a lot, huh? We've been on 2,000 for a hot minute now. You're behind. W sub. Hi, Lemons. Okay. I feel like I have default, like I start to realize I have default things that I say when I zone out. I've started to like clock those default things the more that I speak on stream. Okay, we're good, we're good. We got this here. I think that looks nice. Yeah! yeah. Thank you, Chunao. Thank you. I hope I Echo. Sorry, Echo. I mispronounced your name so badly. I've fully butchered your name. I'm really bad at saying names properly, so I apologize. Bro's brain is on autopilot. That's really good. Yeah, no, my brain's just kind of moving, and it's working. It's how a lot of streams go, though. That's so real, though. I have a default sayings when they zone out as well. Well, it's like when I'm building, what am I supposed to say a lot of the time? Like, I can talk about what the build is, but at a certain extent, like, there's only so much I can say about the build that is the exact same pattern wrapping around. I just have to kind of go on a story time and talk about other things in my life or things that are going on. And if my brain isn't able to process those other things fast enough, just kind of like cooked and in silence. I don't like silence. I hate silence. I used to say to people, and I still kind of do, one of my biggest fears is silence, like true silence. And it's because like whenever things get really, really quiet, whenever things get really, really quiet, Sassy, thank you so much for another tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. I thought you said you were just doing one. But like true silence, like for me, whenever I'm speaking to people, right? I used to have this thing where I over apologized. I don't do this too much now. I still do, but I used to over apologize way too much. And it's because whenever people go silent, I can never really tell how people take what I say. Like if they think what I'm saying is right or they disagree with what I'm saying when they just go quiet. So I always get very self-conscious because like if I'm talking to somebody and they just go very quiet, I stress out. So like silence for me, this silence of like the unknown, like that stresses me out in horror games as well. Like whenever I play a horror game and everything's super quiet, I panic, right? Which is why whenever I play horror games, the way I cope and the way I'm never afraid is by talking. Because if I talk in a horror game, it's not quiet. And there's no reason to be afraid if I'm speaking in a horror game. So whenever I play horror games, I end up like spouting nonsense and being silly and just yapping the whole time. And in turn, I can be a lot more confident and do a lot more crazy things, and it doesn't even matter. So it's kind of awesome in that way. So relatable. I pretend I'm a streamer when I'm scared. Exactly. Like why like when you're scared like in real life, if you were searching an abandoned building, would you just sit there and quietly look at all the hallways and like look around frantically at the dark hall like corridors? Or would you be like, welcome back everyone to another video. Today we are exploring an abandoned building, because that's so much funnier, right? No, you wouldn't normally do that, but I feel like personally that would feel a lot more comforting to me than just walking around. When I was little, my sister used to have this really big fear of the dark, and I didn't have a fear of the dark, right? So whenever I was little, me and my sister, we would like, she would always make me go first down to the basement, so that way like I could like look out for monsters or whatever, so that I was like things were safe. And she's like, she's older than me. I'm the younger child, right? And so she would make me go first when I'm like exploring and whatnot, right? And so she would make me go first when we were going downstairs. And it was always so funny because we would go downstairs together, me and my sister as kids. And we get to the bottom of the basement, and then we get there and it's just dead silent. Completely silent. And we're like walking around, and my sister goes, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you hear that? There's something over there." And then she would scream, run up the stairs, slam the door, lock it on me, and run upstairs screaming, leaving me in the basement. Okay? And as a child, when I'm like 5 years old, that's traumatizing. And I think that's what gave me my fear of silence. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Jojo! Oh my gosh. JoJo solos. It's actually over. It's so bad. I did that with my brother as well to mess with him. No, it's so awful. It is genuinely the worst feeling in the world. Bam, 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 bam. At 5? No, I was real little. I was so young when my sister would do that to me. I don't know if it was a 5, but I was like maybe like 6 or 7 probably. Fun fact, 4C, you're one of my favorite lifestealers to draw. Thank you. I love my little character. JoJo solos, yes. Okay, we finished that wall now, I think. Guys, I wasn't making the joke. I wasn't making the joke. No, I didn't mean it. Shoot. 6 or what number? Guys. We can behave ourselves, okay? You said the numbers. No. Okay, so now let's fix up this this wall, I think, and then finish with that one. Because I think once we do that wall, the whole thing's gonna feel so grand. I feel like it anyway. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like once we get this wall here, then everything's gonna feel connected. And then we just need to make the gates of everything. So we'll do our best. We'll do our best. The brain rot is taking over. Go save yourself. No, it's not. I'm not brain rotted. That's banned. We're not. Brain rot is banned. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. We just have to go up this mountain here. See, that's so steep that I feel like it might be worth it just to make this go all the way up. But for now, I'm just going to keep it at a normal pace. Say an area from... Is this the area from that one jumper item event? It is, but I've always kind of... It's funny, this area is part of that jumper item event. But I claimed this area prior to the event, and then Jumper just moved in, and I realized they didn't build anything, and they have no sentimental attachment to it, so I just kind of cleaned it up and made it back to what it was originally. So, yeah, it kind of is. For now, I'm just going to do the normal heights, but I think I'm going to have to do some finicking with it. This build is so freaking pretty. I don't get how anyone builds. All my builds suck badly. Well, it's a lot of depth for builds. Like, to make builds look cool, there's a lot of work that you have to put into with depth, color, and texture. That's what it comes down to. And so, like, this build is not colorful. It's gray. I haven't done any like gradients or any type of like things. It's gray and stone brick. And on top of that, I've not done any texturing. It's literally all stone brick. So it just looks like a big wall of stone brick. But what is really good and what I did well here is depth. So using the wall blocks, it added that extra bit of like layer to make it feel depth feeling. And then I added the castle walls like extruding out a little bit to add that little detail. It's a bit of texturing, it's a bit of depth, it's a bit of both. But depth goes a long way with building. Okay, so this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It goes up to, oh dear God, 3. What I need to do is I need to go to the highest point and do it from there, and then kind of slope it down and see what happens. So if I do it from here, that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if I do it from here and slope it down, I should be fine. So I'm going to have to match this with that. So I'm going to have to get this height with it. Is this lifesteal? It is. I am on lifesteal right now. I do want to get rid of these super tall trees though, because they're taking up so, like, they look pretty. Don't get me wrong. But if someone was trying to break in here, they could so easily just do it. Nice. I mean, not that many people build crazy projects on LifeSteal because they're always more focused on their videos than the creative means of LifeSteal, I guess. Oh boy. Yeah, this is gonna have to have a lot more height to it. I think this works. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think this part of the wall works well. Burn the trees. I think I want to cut them down. I need to get all the wood for it to build more stuff. I'm trying to get these heights to be even all the way around so that the walls don't feel too grand. Because, like, if you look at that wall over there, that wall feels very, like, very long in comparison to these. So I want them to feel more even. I just couldn't help it with that because of how steep that part of the mountain was. Because I also don't want them to drop to descent like that. I want it to feel more flat when you're walking along it. But like that looks like a good height, I think. I think that works. I just have to continue it all the way around. I have to make the gates actually work. I like that the gates are actually starting to feel like entrances. We have the 3 entrances of the kingdom. Maybe have a secret entrance there or a gateway up there. Have you ever learned to play an instrument? Yeah, I spent 9 years learning to... Was it 9 years? I spent 9 years. I spent 9 years learning how to play the trumpet. I also know how to do the piano. I spent a year doing violin. I didn't like it though. I somewhat dabble with guitar. And what other instruments do I know? And I've also played the trombone a bit. But I personally am a trumpet player at heart. Okay, let's get more of the stone bricks. Stone bricks, yes! Dude, JoJo came in clutch. Did you ever do marching band? I did. I marched in the Disney World parade several years back. I love marching band. I did marching band for 4 years. Jack of all trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, cool. So this is all the same height. I have been doing one note of trumpet at the start of every day. It wasn't like a beautiful song, but I feel like it's just a good thing to like start everything off, you know? And here it goes down 2? No, just down 1. And then this one it go, ah! I fell. Fan of DCI? Oh, I love DCI. Whenever I actually went, dude, there's this one, DCI show. What's it called? What's it called? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So every year, for those who don't know, DCI, I believe I think it's called Drum Corps International. International? Yeah. So DCI marching band is like the Drum Corps International. It's like the very professional marching band corps of the world, or of the US, I think, not of the world per se. But wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Does it go up? I think if I do this, it'll be fine. But like there was 1 year that I went in person to see the DCI marching band competitions, like the grand finales every year. And there was this one year, I think it was 2019, that I saw Santa Clara Vanguard, I think is what it was called, their performance. It was probably like, I saw it in person, and it was one of the craziest band performances of my entire life. I've never heard like a certain like instruments hit such high notes. and like the way they snapped. So in marching band, when you put your people really like to articulate a very clean snap of an instrument, like picked up in a dramatic way. Like you snap, like when you have a trumpet, you can angle it down, like straight down, and then whenever you like lift up the instrument, you like snap it up into the air. The Santa Clara Vanguard, they had so many people snap their instruments upright in sync that in a giant stadium of thousands of people, you could hear the crack of their instruments snapping upwards. And it was one of the most impressive things, because the whole room, or the whole auditorium went dead silent, and you just hear snap, and then brrr, like really high pitch, the ba da 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 da. It was like so cool. It was so cool. I loved seeing that in person. Santa Clara Vanguard Babylon is one of the greatest shows they've done. It was 20. Oh yeah, it was 2018. It was 2018. Yes, that was it. It was the 2018 Babylon. I saw that in person. I saw the Santa Clara Vanguard Babylon in person. It was genuinely the craziest thing ever. Can I play it on stream? I think if I play it, it won't show it in the VODs. I think I can. Wait, is it bad to play DCI performances on stream? Yes. Well, it's copyrighted material for the thing, but it won't stay in the VOD. And it's on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So maybe I play it. I remember snapping our instruments up to play. It's so impressive. I really want to share like what it sounds like, because it's so cool. Genuinely so cool. I really want to see a drum corps in person so badly. No, it's so... It's a different experience seeing it in person. There's some of the shows. There was this one show. It was the 2018 one that I went to. I went to 2018, and I also went to 2019. I don't think I went, because 2020 was when COVID hit and nothing was really happening. But I went 2018, 2019, maybe 2021. I don't remember. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I did marching band. Someone asked if I was, I remember seeing a message I didn't see, about music. Like, if I played music. Do you still make music, like your old channel for music? I think that's the name. I don't still make music. It's not something, like, I've dabbled in it here and there, and I understand how music works. I just haven't done it since, because it's a very tedious thing, and I have priorities in other places. I understand it, and I understand how to read music, and I can do that, and I'm glad I was taught that and understand it. It's a cool hobby to have, but I don't have any plans to do music anytime soon. But I still think it's cool. I still think it's awesome. Music, big up musicians. This. I mean, maybe things change. But as far as I feel now, I'm not planning to. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, how did I mess that up? Weird. I think I messed it up somewhere. Does this go up one? No, this is the same height. I also marched in Alientown, PA Stadium DCI plays in for high school. This was incredible to play. 6th place nationals in Northwest State area. That's awesome. Do you like marching bands? I do. I think marching bands are cool. I think they're they're underrepresented, I feel like, a lot. Does this not go down or something? Huh. I mean, I think that works for the wall. Sick. Now we have the height of that wall accurate. What do we think of that? Doing this adds a lot, chat? Here, let me I'm honestly... I'm gonna check something. I'm checking if this is possible. I'm pretty sure I'm okay because I've split audio tracks. I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna open it up on YouTube. Because if it's on YouTube, I mean, they could remove it if they need to. But it won't show up in the VOD. I want to pull up the Babylon show. Okay. I want you guys to listen to this moment. I'm gonna go for the big hit. Where is it? Listen, can you guys hear this? This was the show I listened to in person in 2018. This is like hundreds of people on a football field playing this with instruments. I'll tell you when the horn snap happens because it's crazy. This is a marching band. Soloist! Yes! It's on YouTube, so I think it's fine. It's quiet. I mean, it is just quiet, just in general. Oh, creeper! It's so good. Can you turn it up a bit? I can try. It's at 100% right now. Maybe I have to change it. Oh, my system audio is low. There we go. It was my system audio that was so low. I think that's better. I also love how like the drum major gets invested in it. Like they're like going crazy with their like their energy is insane. It's so angelic. The way they're able to make it so high pitched but so like quiet. Here it is. That was the snap! It's so good! It's so good! It's so good! It's so good! It's so good. It's actually insane. Genuinely one of this. It's cinema. It's cinema. I think that's just the song. They played like, I think it was like 10 different songs throughout the, or not 10 different songs, like 5 different songs to the thing. I don't actually remember how many songs they do, but that was the moment. That's what I wanted to show. It like gives me chills every time I listen to it. It's literally one of the biggest like hits of songs I've ever seen in my life. Drink! I have a drink. And eat! Genuinely fire. I have so much respect for when people do stuff like that. It's so cool. I think they have like 4 to 6 movements. That makes sense. It was so fun. Okay, we need to map out the thickness of the wall as well now. Hi chat, hi. Man, why did I eat after I drink? Why did you redeem them in that order? Are you wanting me to get sick? I think I wanted this to be a tower here, if I remember correctly. Hi. Yeah, I need to make this properly set up for the circle. It's on their recent, but one of my favorite shows are honestly 2022 Blue Devils and 2025 Boston Crusaders. I have not seen them. I could look them up and listen to them. I just love I just love the Santa Clara Vanguard Babylon personally. I vibe with them way too much. They're great. Mazes! Mazes! Hi, Maze. Or May, not Maze. May, how are you? Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you guys had an awesome stream. Wait, May, what were you streaming? Welcome, Raiders. Oh my goodness, wait, Duvid, didn't you? Wait, I need to check, because I'm pretty sure earlier when I was streaming the big event, I'm pretty sure you rated me, right? You did. You rated me earlier today, Duvid. I saw the raid and I thanked you, but I thanked you a bit too late and I felt really bad. Have an amazing night. Thank you, May. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing night as well. Oh my goodness. What were you guys streaming? What was May's streaming? It was floor time on May's stream. We did tier lists? That's so cool. Wait, what tier list? What tier list? Can I be nosy? What tier list did you guys make? This isn't accurate to this, and it's making me upset. What is it? Red flags in a relationship? You did a red flags tier list? That's so funny. That's awesome. Minecraft wood, then 200 red flags. The mouse wants my toes? What do you mean the mouse wants your toes? What are you saying right now? Hello? No one is on right now. It was Jojo earlier. Jojo was on earlier. Shoot, I'm gonna have to do this thinner here, I think. Ah! And then... This is uneven. Frick, that's gonna bother me. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Who cares if it's uneven? We just move onward. We work with what we got. We work with what we got. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. What's this song? It's a bop. This is Carried Away by, I think, Passion Pit. It's a good song. I love the Sandwich Lord playlist. It's always great. It's always good vibes. Like, this is my best good vibes. Like I have chill, like, dramatic playlists. Like, last subathon, I did a Minecraft playlist, and I used that 24/7, and it was great. I loved the Minecraft playlist. But, that one can get me really, like, zoned out for a long time. This song keeps, like, or not this song, but this playlist that Sandwich Lord gave me is so upbeat. I don't know, the energy is just on another level. Working hard at both jobs. There was a mouse foreseed. There was a mouse! And the mouse. I'm making a base in Lagundo SMP. That's awesome. I hope it's going well. Okay, I think this... Ooh, actually... Why is it all so weirdly uneven? This makes me so upset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is frustrating. This wall is the one I don't like. I don't like this wall. This is the problem child wall. I have a distaste for this wall, personally. Also, all the trees here? Oh my goodness. Should have been more detailed about the happy hour, my bad. You are all good. Do not worry. You sent an announcement for the happy hour, and that helps. Oh yeah, for people in from Maze's stream, we're currently doing a subathon right now. So that means I will be live until this timer in the top left-hand corner that says 295 hours ends. So I will be here quite literally all month. I am live, I am chilling, we are here. So, if you guys ever need a place to pop by and just have background noise or just want to vibe, I have a lot of plans for the full month. And if you want to add to it, right now we're on a happy hour, so that means all time from donos. So how a happy hour or how a subathon works is that timer. I will stay live until that timer hits 0. If people donate money or sub, that timer goes up. And so you can keep me here for longer. But that's just how it works. That's how the system works. It's pretty cool. I think this works. I think this works. Yeah. I like this. I like this. I'm starting to like the wall a little bit better. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. Problem is, people can just go under the walls, but that's not the point of it. It's for the aesthetic, okay? It's to make things look nice. Happy hour until 1. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the happy hour message that you sent. Making a second floor in the outside farm. Going to post the results in Lagundo's Discord server. That's awesome. I hope it goes wonderfully. Keep 4C live for a year straight. I don't know if people have enough money to keep me live for a year straight, and I have other things in my life that I need to do, so I don't know if that will work out, sadly. But it is crazy that we've made it almost like at least a month. Like, that's pretty cool to me. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna eat now. We'll have a wonderful time eating. I hope your food is good. I think this is fine. Do I have to cut down all these trees? It's gonna be a nightmare. Are we serious? Sigh. It's okay. We'll get it figured out. Oh, I should probably expand it further, shouldn't I? Because it's at this weird angle. Let me get rid of these trees. I don't want to deal with these trees. These trees are annoying. It's the fact that it's a giant forest that makes it so annoying. Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing is actually extending this outwards a bit to make it easier for the wall to kind of rope around. It gives more space, and it also gives more space on this side, like whenever I'm there. Accidentally, I silk touched the leaves. Whoopsies. Okay. And then this goes along this side. But it's just such a wonky edge here. Like, this goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. But then I can't connect that. Oh, why is it? Is this supposed to be another tower that I built here? So we could connect it to a tower, maybe? Like, I could do this. I think this would work. Yeah. I could just do it as a tower. And then we can just link the tower up to things. So then if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this would go here for the wall. Now we just have to link this to the tower. So I just have to go like, boom. Like so. I don't like that. I think it would be better to do this. Yeah, that works. That works perfect. And then here we just go outwards one more and just kind of wrap it around. Chill building is always such a fun vibe. Do lanterns melt ice in Minecraft? I believe so. How was the charity stream? Oh, the charity stream was lovely. I donated like over $100 to charity. It was great. I felt very good about it. It was fun. It was like you donate to interact in the event. So I donated like $100. I donated like, I think it was like $70, so everyone on my team could get a cool exclusive thing. And then at the end, I donated an extra $30 to bring myself back in the finale so I could do stuff. So it was kind of nice. It was just fun, and it was just a goofy charity event. We didn't win, but that's not what the point of it. The point of it was to have a good time for charity, and it was great. Because I figured, like, if I'm spending all this time subathoning, being live, and it's, like, raising money for trips and different things that I'm wanting to do, if I'm gonna be a part of a charity event, I might as well give back a little bit. I think it's fair. Where does this go? Nowhere? The concept of a pay-to-win event is funny, but it's for charity. Exactly. So who's gonna be upset? It's for charity. Like, if you're mad about that, I'm sorry, but that's just rough, buddy. But we didn't even win, so it doesn't matter. This is gonna go into the mountain. How is this gonna be? This wall is a terrible wall. Because people could just jump over it. Like, this is the worst wall, I think, of the entire thing. Hello? Ow. Where did you come from? Why did the farmer go into music after a bad harvest? Because he was sick of beats, huh? I know I'm not... Wait, what? Wait, what was the joke? Why did the farmer go into music after... Oh, I get it. Because he was sick of beats. Wait, that's funny. God. Oh god, oh god. I'm gonna connect this properly here. I think this goes back inwards a bit, which is good because I don't know how I would have been able to make this wall work otherwise. Wait, is this the song? Wait, it's this song! No way it's this song! This is the song I was talking about on stream a couple days ago. It's come back. I freaking love this song. This song gives me so much nostalgia. I'm not a music person. So, like, for me, personally, I don't listen to music on my day-to-day basis. I only listen to music when I'm driving or when I'm streaming. And that's not a joke. I literally only listen to music at those 2 times in my life. But there was, but, like, that makes music, whenever I have a music that like a song that I'm attached to, I grow very attached to it. This is a song here that played at the end of, I think it's the second Spider-Verse movie. And I watched this movie in theaters at VidCon 2023, and I have such nostalgia with it because, like, it was like the first year that I got to meet a lot of my friends from the internet in person, and it was just such a this, like, going to see this movie with all of them and then leaving the theater, it just gave me, like, left me with such positive emotions. It was great. That's kind of sad for C. Why is it sad that I only listen to music and those things? I'm just not a music person. I don't enjoy listening to music that much. I'm sorry. Sorry if that upsets you. Whereas background music is crickets? No, I just listen to life. I don't need music to always entertain my conversations or provide my emotions. I have my own emotions and feelings about things, and I just kind of vibe. I'm just a joyous person. What can I say? If you need like, music can help with vibes, but if you like, it's not bad to listen to music 24/7. It's just something that, like, I personally just don't do. Do you just live your life mainly in silence? Guys, that's just how life works. Listen to music because if I don't, I can't focus. That's fair. I love music, I can't live without it. That is also fair. I don't like that this is, like, uneven here. I'm gonna have to raise all of this, probably. I think it's okay. Oh, it's uneven! Oh, God. I don't like that creeper. It needs to stay away from me. Dude, the explosions on LIFESTEAL make me panic after when Woogie bombed my house. I'm not letting him live that down, even though it wasn't even him and I set it off. You're in a single player world? No, I am on LIFESTEAL. I'm on the LIFESTEAL SMP. Do I want this to be lower? I like listening to music personally because I just like it a lot, but I'm usually not ever talking with anyone. I heavily dislike silence. Well, I did have a conversation. Okay, it is kind of ironic that literally 10 minutes ago I was talking about how I have a fear of silence, and then I also followed it up with the fact that I don't listen to music, and I literally live my life in silence. But that's besides the point, okay? What's nice about that is it means I found other ways to fill the void of silence. By speaking and having conversations with people. It looks fun. It's great. What do you get if Sweet Potato and a jazz musician? A yam session! No way! That's crazy. Okay, I need... So, I'm gonna need so much stone bricks, dude. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked. I need to kill these zombies. I missed both hits. That's awkward. We're good. I've considered going on like a PvP training arc. It's something I've considered doing. Especially being like a lifestealer. I've had many people help me with PvP over the years of like teaching me things, but I've never been like a PvPer because at heart I'm always a parkour player. I love movement, I love parkour, I love doing things related to that. I love building. I'm a parkour player, I'm a builder, and then like I also dabble in redstone. If I do PvP, I am overwhelming myself with every skill set in Minecraft. And I don't know, like, if I tried to actually sit down and learn PvP, I don't know. It's just, it's not the thing that I heavily enjoy. It gets very competitive and toxic in the Minecraft communities sometimes. And so, for me, I just kind of like I just like to do my own thing. And and like, if friends need me to train for an event, I'll do it. But like, when it comes to just everyday things that I'm doing, I never choose to do PvP training. 4C training arc. No. I do think, though, what I want at the end of this subathon, or not the end of this subathon per se, but like at the end of, or at some point soon, I want a lifestealer to log on and fly over the kingdom and see this and be like, where the hell did this come from? I want them to freak out and be excited about it. That's my goal. I want them to think it's freaking awesome. Rome was built in a day. It was. Are we building Rome? I'm realizing if I do the thing I was saying about building roads and paths all around lifesteal with big walls that travel endlessly, I'm technically building Rome. No? I'm building lifesteal's Rome. I just gotta start with the center kingdom, the main establishment. Hello. Is this the lifesteal equivalent to the Roman Empire? Wait. I know every lifestealer has once thought about sitting and making their own empire. And today, we made our own Roman Empire. One of lifesteal wonders, the Rome Civet. Yes. Ideas of March recreations in lifesteal. March recreations? Wait. Like, we could have, like, a formation, like, us walking in a line on lifesteal? That would be crazy. Like, a full, like, team march. I don't know if that's what you're, just, like, referring to, but that would be kind of insane. Imagine it's like those like. So imagine you enter a battlefield and it's like one of those like Darth Vader aura walk-in scenes. My hotel tried to charge me $10 for air conditioning. That wasn't cool. Get it? No. Oh my gosh. It's an awesome joke. I'm really praying this build doesn't get blown up, but also it's lifesteal, so you never know. Well, that's kind of my. I always say this, and people always ask me like, why do you build stuff if you want it, if it's gonna blow up anyway? That's kind of the joy of it, because if I build something in like, okay, think about it this way. Think about it this way. If I sit down and make a really cool build in creative mode, I've built it. And now I'm done with it, and I move on to another build. That's just how it works. That's how like builds end up happening in Minecraft. Now you might add to it, you might create like a storyline with it sometimes, but most notably, when you build something in creative mode, you build it and then you move on. That's just what happens. But what I love, and you move on to the next project. What I love about lifesteal builds is if you build it in survival mode, for one. You're sitting down and meticulously coming up with the ideas and the creation process for the terrain that you are living in. You are building it for this world, and you are building it with your own hands and your creation, right? Which that's one thing. But the second thing is, when you finish it, or the second thing is, a survival build that you're building, it's never done. It's always growing, and it's always creating more, like it's always extending and always adding more to it because this is your survival world. But on top of that is if you finish something and you feel like you're done with something, you live there and you move on. Like that's just kind of how a lot of builds work just in life. But what's cool about lifesteal is if somebody shows up here and bombs this city and they destroy it, once it's finished or looks in like not necessarily finished, but once it's in a state where it feels more completed, if somebody were to come in here with like 100 TNT and just like completely rip apart here, let me show you a perspective. So we were to go over there and like say like over there's like the slums area of the kingdom. Imagine someone drops a nuke on that and blows that up and it becomes a crater. Then imagine if I came back to this location and rebuilt that not as the original slum build, but like as ruins and like a radiated area. That would be sick, no? So like you gotta have, and so it tells a story. It leaves an impression. That tower up there has been bombed and destroyed many times. I want to go over there and make it look like ruined and ripped up because this has been here since day one of the server. And I want to make this not look like a clean, fancy like tower. I want it to make it look old and like historic and like a memory of what once was the start of our kingdom. I want people to look at that and feel nostalgia. I want people to look at that and think, wow, this is like a memory. Because if a nuke drops on the new kingdom and the towers, the ruins of an old tower is the only thing left standing, dude, the tragic lore of that is so cool. You know? And I'm building this with the thought process of people might leave it standing. People might leave it about. I feel like people want to be more respectful when it comes to nicer builds. But if someone blows it up, at the end of the day, if I get upset about someone blowing something up, like genuinely upset about someone blowing up to where I get like, I just don't want to play anymore, it's like, you gotta work with what you got. You gotta work with what you have, and you're playing on Lifesteal, which is known as a very destructive server. Now, in lore, if someone bombs my house, I'm gonna get upset about it, obviously, for the sake of videos and content. But in reality, it's always good to just be more mindful for things. Oh god. How am I gonna do this? Slope. I guess I can make this part of the slope here. The deadliest SMP. Yes. Because I need this to be even. Because right now it's like this. I think that works for now. Maybe a library section in the kingdom for lore? That would be sick. Like, what if I wrote books? Have Lifestealers ever sat down and wrote stories for their things in the game? That'd be kind of sick. I think, at least. Okay. I think we've almost got this wall completed here. We just need to do this tower piece. Ah! Bundeline, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I hope I pronounced your name right. Thank you. I appreciate that, legend. W sub. I wonder if you were, I thought you were going to say, I wonder if Lifestealers have ever sat down and read. No, 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 no. That is not what I was saying. Happy hour. Happy hour. Yes. Okay. Now, I have extra full blocks. Maybe before we do the texturing, I do the full blocks on that side as well. Just to, like, make it feel more connected. If ever the library gets blown up, it'll be like the Library of Alexandria. That's insane. Whee! Ow. How was I doing this? Did I make it keep going down? 1, 2, 3, 4, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think this works. If I bring this down, I just gotta make sure it's double thick as well. Funky Town! Yes! Dude, I love Funky Town. Bum, 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 bum. Yes! Cat Jam. I love being joyous and spreading joy. Yes! Oh, this was going to be part of a building. I forgot I did that. Talk about... Ooh, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. How about move on? Bum, 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 bum. All these pitfalls that just go to nowhere is freaking me out. Won't you take me to Funky Town? Incredibly joyous. One of the holes is gonna go to the void at this point. I mean, they go down to bedrock. There's one that goes all the way down, like, because there's a massive crater dug out at bedrock level here. I almost fell down that hole. Dude, it's gonna be so cool to get like the high ground positions of everything. Oh, dude, I freaking vibe with this so hard. Uh-oh, we're lacking stone bricks. We're almost out. No. That means we're gonna have to go and go on a mass collection arc of. Well, we have to go get the lava, and we also need to fix the auto smelter that we have set up. Can't wait to see the kingdom finished. I'm sat. I think it'll be sick. Like, it's gonna be beautiful. I'm not like I don't sit and make castles often, ever. But like, oh, I just want yeah, Jaren to log on to this and be like, hey, I did something today. Cause oh my god. It looks so cool. Ow. Uh-oh. Are we serious? I hate creepers. They ruin all joy and whimsy. A live reaction would be priceless. I could message Jaren to see if he's around. Because I don't even think Jaren... I genuinely don't even think Jaren's seen that part. Like, it's been so long since Jaren's logged on, he hasn't seen any of this. He has no idea. Just made a genuine... a little build, and it's a genuine kingdom. True. Okay. What I'm going to do now, since we have spruce logs, I want to fill in this part with the slabs, so that way it can walk all the way around. I think that would be our next goal, since we're running low. Actually, ooh. Actually, no. Our next goal should be fixing this, getting lava, and then it's smelting, and then once it's smelted, then we go around. That's the goal. Because I don't think we have any more... No. So let me get my lava buckets out. My bucket shulker. I think this is the one I was using. Do you have an iron farm? I do, but not here. I want to build one here though at some point. The buckets. Ow! Stop. Okay, onward we go to the nether to get stacks upon stacks of lava to work on the kingdom. Because I feel like last season I started working on a city project that I had that I thought I was really passionate about. But I never did the lifesteal city because I was so... like, I built it in creative mode. And I'd never done creative mode building like that into that scale. That whenever I looked at it on as like a potential thing to build on lifesteal, I just wasn't passionate about it. It was like a cool side project to design something, but I just had no goal or motive to make it into something real. Because who would care about a city if it has no story behind it? It's just a bunch of buildings. Everyone cares about the things that have historical significance. This is why people really love like things like MOB Tower, or like or this is why people love the Sanctuary, or why people love MOB Tower, because things happened there. The first orbital strike cannon dropped on the Sanctuary. MOB Tower had one of the biggest like wars of lifesteal ever, and like had such a historical significance of a thing. Like, the things of lifesteal that have historical significance build-wise are the ones that have this the coolest structures that tell the grandest stories and have the most impression on people. Or Prince Zam Empire, even. And it doesn't even have to be the coolest builds, it's just the ones that have the most significance. Because, like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of cool builds on later seasons. I know, like, Branzy's Egg is one of the craziest builds that we've seen, or like or like mid rebuilding Fallen Kingdom on lifesteal was a really cool thing, right? Like or like mid building the Empire Duo's pirate base, right? That was really cool. But no one ever saw that because nothing ever happened there. I remember it, but there's a lot of people who don't. That's why I'm okay with things getting destroyed sometimes, because if it gets destroyed, that sucks, and that hurts. But it gives motive, and it gives memories. It makes things feel memorable if it lasted through something. And the point of a build, while yes, it looks cool, is to build it. And once you're done, who cares what happens? Because you already built it. Branzy Circus. Branzy Circus, I think, had a good impression. It didn't have as much lifesteal significance, but it had a lot of significance with Branzy. I can't believe this farm didn't get completely destroyed. Like, a lot of things did get destroyed with the bomb, but it wasn't too bad. Branzy is a circus. That's a very valid but funny statement to read. You're not wrong. Branzy Circus was so great. It was just really cool, especially with all the games. It was. Dude, helping Branzy build that was such a... I'm happy I got to be a part of that. Like, I'm so thankful I got to be a part of helping Branzy with that thing, because I didn't realize how significant or how memorable that would be until after it was over, you know? You don't realize you're in the good old days until the good old days aren't there anymore, as the saying goes. What's good, bro? Hi. We're currently doing awesome kingdom building. I think this should be more than enough cobblestone to get smooth stone for this. So for now, I'm gonna leave this here so I can smelt stuff, and we're gonna do the wood sections of the slab parts. I actually love when there's just moments of lifestealers being lifestealers without any fighting or anything. Me too. It's always a good vibe. Okay, we need a crafting table here. And then we're gonna make a bunch of slabs that we can use to build instead. You don't realize how good life is until it's gone. A wise person did probably say that. That's so true. Okay, so we definitely need to raise this up here for this. Now here's where things get funky, because this is like that. I'm gonna need to do stairs because of the way it slopes here. So let me get some stair blocks. Because, like, I don't know how else I'm supposed to do this, low-key. I think that works better. Nice. I'm gonna smooth out all of them, but I need to make sure that this fits right, like properly. Oh god, oh god. Oh, this is gonna be awkward, isn't it? How do I want to do this? I think this is how I want to do this side, but the other side I have no idea. This is a really awkward little intersection for these. Boom. Okay, so we have this side. Now we have to figure out how to do the other side. Because, like, here, it can be all the way across like so. Do I just do it like this? Honestly? If this works. It feels a bit lopsided though, but it works. Yeah, I think this works. I see a few more stairs. It looks really funky, but if it works, it works. Wait, maybe it's better if I do this? Oh, but then that doesn't, How am I supposed to do this? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It will come together by the end of it. It will look nice. Oh, but then this is too steep. Ah! How do you... Oh, it's so... Ooh, it's so awkward. It's so awkward. You either have it too steep or too high. You're my second favorite lifesteal player. Thank you, I guess. Stretch! I will stretch. I'm stretching. Ugh. I needed that stretch. Thank you. Eat! I have the Reese's cup. We're slowly getting through them. Trust your cook, and I can drink. These Reese's cups are getting a bit too much. I think this kind of works. Stairs are so awkward to work with. Gotta go, but I hope to see you more later. It was fun seeing you build, and make sure to get rest too. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. I appreciate you popping in, legend. I think this would work. If I do stairs here. Frick. And then slabs here. We figured it out! I think this looks better. It's a little funky, but it works. And it feels smoother than what it did before. So, I need a drink. Foresee losing his brain cells day by day in the subathon. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. I'm okay. Okay, we got that now. We can just keep continuing on with this. Hopefully by the time we finish with the wood, our stone bricks have finished smelting. It's a little less steep. It's a little bit better. It's a little bit smoother. I think it adds to it, personally. I think it was good. Crafting table. I love how I just put crafting tables into the path, because I always love hiding crafting tables in my builds, because you always need a crafting table, but you might not have the wood for it. So if there's a crafting table, like, okay, guys, this is a very 4C thing. If you ever see a survival build built by me, I hide crafting tables everywhere. In the tables, in the floors, in the trash on the sidewalk of the builds, everywhere. I do that all the time because when you're building, you always need a crafting table, and I never have crafting tables on hand. I end up crafting extra ones because I need them, and then I have hundreds of crafting tables. So I'll always love to have a crafting table within like every 3 blocks, because if you have a crafting table in every 3 blocks, you'll never need to craft them because they're always there. That's how you know it's a 4C build. You think about like YouTubers like Grian, who has like the reputation of always forgetting to finish the back of his castle. Well, my reputation is I always put crafting tables everywhere on purpose. Like if you look down there, you'll see, look how many crafting tables are down there. Like, look. And I haven't even decorated. Do you put crafting tables trees? Yes! There's one right there! Look, wait. There's a crafting table there. There's a crafting table there. There's a crafting table, or there was one there. There's one up there. There's one in the tree over there. There's probably one over there. They're everywhere. I'm not even joking. They're everywhere. And the longer I build here, the more I start adding details into these walls, the more you will see. You will not be able to look at a point in this area without a crafting table being there. I promise you. I promise you. Oh god, there's so many mobs spawning in the walls. I really need to get torches for them. I don't know how many would be counted as a schematic. Counted on a schematic? I don't know. Find Waldo. Crafting tables. I just think it's funny that I zoomed in up there and there was a crafting table there. Like, are we serious? Mob rats in the walls. They're just everywhere. The secret you never told in your video of how you got your name is that the C in Force of it is crafted tables. Well, I wouldn't say that. Do you like horror games? I love horror games. We literally played literally an hour ago, we were playing the Backrooms horror game for 3 hours. So, I do love horror games. I need to get more slabs. Guys, I didn't have a crafting table. It was really awkward. I was feeling very, very lost without my crafting table. It was really scary. Okay. What's your favorite horror game? I don't really know if I have a favorite horror game. I always loved the Backrooms games. Like, those are probably the closest to my, like, favorite horror games, if I had to pick a favorite. I am going to play FNAF for the first time, though, on stream during this subathon because we hit the goal for it. So that should be fun. How did you come up with your Force of It name? I made a second channel video about that on YouTube on day 2 of the subathon. So you can find that on my second channel on YouTube. If you go on YouTube and look up 2Civit, it is there. I think it's nice that I answer questions in the storytime stuff because I could just direct people to the YouTube videos rather than answering them fully somewhat. Because like if I start telling that story every time, it's going to get so repetitive. Do you only consume horror in game form, or do you like other forms of horror as well? I like watching horror movies, and I've done like real life like what's the thing called? I've done I do a lot of like haunted houses like stuff during Halloween time, so I'm not a like horror is not my favorite thing, but I don't mind horror games and horror things. I think they're cool. How many subs for you to watch FNAF 2? I need to watch that either way, and also I don't think I can watch that on stream. So unfortunate. I had to whip out a name command that links a video /silly. Honestly, I think being live longer, the more I hear similar questions, which is funny. That didn't happen as much last year during the subathon, but I'm hearing a lot of similar questions come and go. And it's nothing against the people who ask the questions because they didn't know the questions have been answered. But it might be worth it for certain commands. I'm enjoying spooks. My main genre of movie is horror. That's awesome. Horror movies are fun. Crafting table. I know you mentioned not listening to music much earlier, but do you listen to any podcasts? No, I do not. I do not listen. I'm not a podcast listener unless it's my friends. I used to listen to like the Test Run podcast when Parrot did that, because Parrot actually got me on one of the early stages of the Test Run podcast. But sadly, the Test Run podcast no longer exists, so you can't listen to those anymore. But it was really cool at the time, because I remember my first time meeting Parrot ever. My first time ever meeting Parrot was in person at VidCon 2023, and it was because like I just joined Lifesteal. We met at the Lifesteal dinner, and after literally the day after the Lifesteal dinner, I got a text from Parrot. He was like, "Hey, are you free to do a podcast at this hotel at this time?" And I was like, sure. And I just showed up, and I did a podcast in person for Parrot. It was like a 3-hour podcast talking about life, YouTube, everything. And it was a really deep thing. It's sad that it doesn't exist. Like, there's still archives of it out there. People saved them. But the original post is gone. Thank you for setting up the command. That's awesome. I'm gonna cut down so many trees. W. Just don't really watch movies too often because I've never liked them too much, but I've had a genre preference. It might be fantasy or animated movies. Yeah, I always like nostalgia themed things, just in general. And a lot of animated movies, shockingly, have a lot of nostalgia to me. I'm definitely gonna have to light this up. This looks cool though, no? How does this look from above? Hey, we got more castle builds. It's not detailed. Whoa, look at that! Oh, that's cool. I like how you can see like the wooden pieces all the way around it. It feels more interlocked and connected. We just need to make the arches of these to interlock the gates. This on a map is gonna look so awesome. Okay. We need to get stone brick to do the details of this now. So let me grab some. Should have stone brick in the furnaces now. Kind of in the shape of a chicken nugget. Oh dear God. I don't know what you mean exactly, but I'm scared to look. Where'd my lava shulker go? I want to sub, but I only have $1 to my name. That is okay. You do not need to sub. Just you being here is supporting the channel. Like, being here and watching the streams gives me ad revenue, I believe. So just by being here and just watching is supporting the channel. So and interacting, because I'm here at late hours and I get very brain dead and scared. So yeah, that's nice. Okay. Let's make some stairs. Yay! We need so many stairs. Okay, how do we want to do these? Do I want to... I think it would be best if I start with the block pieces here, like on these edges. I'm going to start on this side. So I do the block pieces. Block pieces. I have to space them out by 1. But then I can put 1 here. Put 1 here. Then I gotta find the middle. Just here. Frick. Boom. Just trying to keep it even all the way. I'm not too picky about it. It could be a little messy, but making it feel somewhat together is smart. I'm scared that creeper's gonna bomb my house. No! Just came back. What's happening? We're building walls. I'm not a big stream watcher, but the vibes are immaculate. Late night gaming. Thank you. I love late night gaming vibes. This is usually what my streams are like. Especially during a subathon, my streams are usually these late night vibes, but I'm a little bit more interactive, like coherent. But like, typically what I do, I have these chill vibes, like chill vibe streams. But the moment I invite a friend, and there are other people here, it's the most screaming, loud, chaotic lobby you've ever experienced. That's typically the vibes. That's how I explain the 4C vibes to people. So it's whatever you enjoy most. You can pick your battles. Shoot. The wall still isn't finished. It takes a long time. It's a struggle of a wall. There's just a lot of little technical details in it. Having to place all the wall pieces, all the stairs and all the things, it's tough. I think yesterday I spent 12 hours building these walls. I like streams, but it usually depends on who, and I also like streamers with medium-sized chats because big chats are overstimulating. I get that. I understand that feeling because big chats can be really scary sometimes. Because like big chats, when I can't read my own chat, I get overstimulated. You 4C have a way of bringing a fever dream streamers together. Sometimes. I love watching streams because they're fun to watch and nice, interesting acting because I'm usually alone. Are you okay? It is nice to just interact with people. I sense a line SMP mention. Yeah, line SMP was a little chaotic, but we don't need to worry about that. We love the line SMP. I do miss the line SMP. I think what was so special about the line SMP was something that I did during the subathon. And what made it so special to me, at least, was that I was doing it with a bunch of people that I had never interacted with prior. Like, it was a whole new group of faces and new interactions for me that it felt so fresh. So I need this to be equal. Like, I love talking to new people, and it was so cool to, like, get the opportunity to meet so many new faces from a community. And, like, and it was, like, so many, like, really, really talented creators that nobody really knew about. I think they were underrepresented. From a bird's eye view, the wall looks like a chicken nugget. I saw that message earlier. I'm kind of scared to look. It kind of looks like a dinosaur fossil. Do you see that? Where it looks like a skull? Like, that's a pupil. That's a pupil, that's its jawline, and then this is the big head, and that's where the eye is. You see what I'm saying? Doesn't it look like a dinosaur fossil thing? Like a skull? Maybe I show that to Zam. I think Zam would love that explanation. Hello, hi. A little. Does kind of look like a chicken nugget. Guys, it's not a chicken nugget. How do I do this part? Dude, I somehow did that part perfectly where it matched up with the other side. I'm insane. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Nice, we did it. We got the blocks all the way around now. Meeting new people is great, 10 out of 10. Where are most LIFESTEAL members based? Most are in America, but not all of them are. Everything will be eaten in a day. All the effort is gone because it looks like a chicken nugget. If we get it on a map, I feel like either people will say it will look like a nugget far more or far less. That's true. Very true. Okay, let's get the stairs in place now. We have so many stairs. Oh my god. The stairs are just so tedious to do. My hand is hurting. Oh my god. My wrist has a red line on it for how much I've been using my computer today. My wrist pressed on my desk has a massive like red line against it. That's crazy. Like more than normal. That's how you know you've been on your computer too much. Jesus. Maybe it's time to take a break, son. I'm stretching. No, I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're here for the vibes. Take a 10-minute rest? No, we have 294 hours to get through. We don't need to do a 10-minute rest. We need to build on Minecraft. It's 1 a.m. This is what you do at 1 a.m. How do I plan to do this? Did I mess this up? I did. Bro, burnout isn't good. I've been taking breaks. I've been taking enough breaks where I am okay. It's only 4:30 in South Australia. Goodness gracious, but I can understand like when I'm drawing and it only took 1 hour, but then it was more than 2 hours. Yeah, that's how I felt yesterday. Yesterday, I was building this wall and I was like, wow, it's been about 4 hours of wall building. I looked at the subathon timer. It had been 12 hours. I didn't realize I had zoned out for 12 hours just building a wall. Time went by so fast. But now that I have the system down of what I'm gonna do, I feel like I'm a lot more competent at it. Like I know the strats. While Max is the strat to actually sleep. I do want to sleep earlier today, but not right now. Probably closer to 2 or 3 a.m. Which is earlier than the past few days, but it's still, like, not early. Ah! How did I mess that up? Because you need to? I will sleep eventually. Do not worry. Eventually. Who would win? 10-year-old kid who woke up late or a god Pokemon? I don't know. A healthier sleep schedule? Whoa, streamer possessed by the sleep blessings. Well, I have to wake up earlier in the next few days, so I need to, like, prepare. I have to get myself in I gotta slowly cycle it back to the way that I need. And if I've been tiring myself out during today, I should be able to pass out pretty quickly, I think. Ah, I turned it the wrong way. How's the wall going? How did the events today go? The events went good. They were a little chaotic, but they were fun. Like, the charity event was fun, because it was, like, it was chaotic. We died a lot. It was kind of scuffed in the way we died. But, what was funny was we kept coming back, because we donated over, like, $100 individually to charity, which was a W and a huge win for the community. It was really cool. But it was a bit scuffed of an event. Whatchamacallit? The Backrooms was really fun. I had a great time with the Backrooms event. That was cool. Besides that, nothing too much. Just kind of smoothing this into the mountain a bit. Since you're not going to be able to see it anyway. Just make it feel like it would have been here. Is he working on the walls? I am. What would you rate your unstable experience? So many people ask that question. I feel like I've noticed it more and more whenever I am live, and it's so funny. I don't know if do you mean like in the unstable experience as in like when it comes to recording the sessions? Or do you not realize that it's scripted? Because Unstable Universe is scripted. All the stories that are made were made for a video. So there is no game. There is no playing on the server. It's just a story pre-written. We're playing a character. It's a great experience. I have a great time every time I do it. It's always a lot of fun. But I feel like a lot of people end up thinking that a lot of it is real. A lot of the time. Like, they have some real moments, but the stories are pre-made. Because, like, it's just improv following a story. What's the plan once the wall is finished? Continuing on base building. At least, like, do you mean, like, finish tonight? Or finish, like, what's the plan for Lifesteal? Because I have, like, more things that I want to do. Tonight, I'm going to be editing, probably, once I finish this, or going to sleep. But when it comes to, like, lifestyle plans, I'm going to finish up building this. And, like, I want to keep expanding, like, beyond this. I want to make this, like, a mega base. I've never built a mega base before. And I think this is, like, close to it. It's very sanctuary core, but it's a little different. It's more me. I hope you enjoyed the event today. Hi, JPEG. Sorry, I missed your message. It was fun. Sorry, I was talking about it earlier. The event was fun. Like, I won't lie, our team got kind of completely rolled. Like, we, I got a bunch of, solo scuff at the end. It is how it is. Like, block decay is bugged. Well, for me, we started off, like, just looting, and that was really fun. Like, the structures were really cool. It was cool, like, looting all of the stuff. We started looting, then we started, like, mining and doing stuff. And I realized that since you this was a charity event, you could donate to charity to get items. So I donated to charity to get like all of our team like legendary weapons because I thought that would, or legendary things because I thought that would help. We went underground, we came up above, and the instant we came up above, we got jumped and we just could not escape. Because none of us had an elytra, and one person had an elytra, and it was just, you're cooked. Like, if someone has an elytra, you're not escaping, you're dead. We got quick dropped. But what was cool about it, though, was someone in my chat, I don't know who, actually, they never spoke up about it, but someone in my chat donated enough for 3 of us to revive, and revived me, Woogie, and Swift, or no, and Luma. And then Swift also bought a revive donation and came back. So we all came back at one point and used a revive, which that was cool. But then when we were revived, it was near the final zone, so we couldn't really do much. We just kind of like hid. And then the bottom zone, like, you know how the lower zone is slowly moving up to push you upwards? Well, rather than slowly moving up, in the final zone, it just teleported above us by 5 blocks and killed us. And we died. And then, but we were revived anyway, we died already, so us coming back, we weren't gonna live long anyway. So then Woogie bought a revive for charity and came back and joined another team, which was so funny. It was such a funny bit. We were laughing so much. And so, then I was revived. So then, like, not then I was revived. I think someone revived me and I died again. And then I bought another revive. And so, I think at the end of it, I spent like $120 in the event. For just a goofy time. And I had a great time. Don't get me wrong. It was a great team, good vibes. It was fun. It was just scuffed. But, like, at the end of the day, it's a charity event. It's not a competitive event, and it's not like I am a very competitive person. It was just how it is. I think I got revived, like, 3 times, yeah. It was just very silly. That's the best kind of charity, exactly. I think this works for the wall. Okay, now we just need to do the wall pieces for the texturing. But this looks sick, no? For doing this? Oh, I love this, dude. I love the VC. That's what makes the wheel SG so fun, I find. Yeah, it was very cool. Okay. We need to do the walls on this part, but this wall is almost done. This wall section's almost done. We also need to light this up. If mobs are spawning on here, we're cooked. I don't want people bombing the walls. Awesome. Okay. It feels like the whole area is like transformed the vibe. It's a whole new like structure now. I think that's awesome. It feels much more like man-made or like created than it was before. Glad you enjoyed it, bro. Good night. Have fun with your wall build. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for popping in. Oh god. So much stone. They turn all of this into stone brick walls. All of it. What was your POV of the unstable voting? Like, what do you mean? Like, Oh, you're a first-time chatter. Hello, welcome in. Oh, did you hear the thing I said before? I don't know. Welcome into the stream. What do you mean, what was my POV of the unstable voting? Like the election arc thing? That happened on Unstable? No? My POV of the unstable voting was logging on, doing my debate speech, and logging off. That was it. Unstable Universe is a scripted SMP, so none of the stuff actually is real in the process. It's all just story for the sake of story. So there is no like POV. We just get asked to show up for a recording. It's fun. It's fun storytelling, but no, essentially when it came to the election stuff, it was really cool because it was like a bunch of different creators that they got on for it, but no, they basically got, I think it was, they had like 12 or 16 of us that they invited, which was really cool that they invited us, that they thought would like fit the vibe of it. And then they got us there and they were like, okay, you guys are going to be running for election in the unstable election. Next week we're going to be doing debates. So you can prepare a debate, you can talk about whatever you want, and react to this message if you would like to move further into the election, and you'd have more time to like do things. And if like, we'll pick through the people who reacted to it in the story to move further and become more prominent characters in the election arc. So the people who won and the way the voting worked, it was all pre-written. I'm sorry, the election is rigged. Are there ever unstable SMP moments that genuinely shocking to the people in the story as it happens? Not really. Cause it's all told before, we're told beforehand what's gonna happen. Cool, thanks, I really like that. No problem. I think Unstable Universe is cool with the things that they're able to create, because they can do really grand things. But like, I think the most impressive thing to me nowadays is how quickly they've managed to like make things work. It's so cool because like I remember when they started with the concept of Unstable, and how it would work is they just send me a message being like, hey, would you like to be a part of this recording? And I always would say yes, because I don't know, I want to help out with friends. And they'd invite me to a Discord server, and I'd log on, and they're like, okay, this is your character, this is who you're playing, this is the story, you're gonna log on and do this. And I'm like, okay, cool. I log on, we do the recording. It takes about 2 hours. It's a nice chill conversation with friends. It was great. Nowadays, it's so much more like official, because I remember Wimbu recently asked me to like be a part of a recording, and he invited me to Discord just like before. He's like, okay, this is how it's gonna work, this is what you're gonna be doing, this is how everything is functioned. I'm like, okay, that's awesome, like sick. And Wimbu's like telling me everything to do, and he's like, okay, foresee it, but before we get started, I need you to join this other Discord server. And I'm like, okay. And I joined this other Discord server, and it's the Unstable Events Discord server, and there's like 100,000 people in it. And I was like, what do you mean there's 100,000 people in the Unstable Events Discord server? And then Wimbu was like, okay, Forsey, I need you to join this VC2. These people are gonna be your bodyguards, and they're gonna protect you when you call out for help whenever I threaten you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, I need you to join this VC, and I joined the VC, and he's like, okay guys, 4C is going to call out for help. You're gonna jump me once the time comes. And there were like 200 people in this call, and all of them were server muted. Like, all of them were server muted. It was literally just me and Wimbu talking in a call. And it was so like professional and so like well like put together. And like it was crazy because I go into the Discord server. He invites me in. I'm speaking to 200 people who were all server muted. And then we leave the call after he explains it. And they had somebody communicating to both calls at the same time. And then like me in a separate call talking to Wimbu for the video. And then we finished it in one take, 15 minutes, in and out. They did the next recording immediately after me. Like, they've, like, fully optimized it in a way that I've never seen before in, like, Minecraft creation. And it's so cool. Like, it is impressive. Like, the stories they've been able to pull off and the things they've been able to do, it is really cool. It is, like... And don't get me wrong, like, as much as it is scripted, there are very talented creators on there who have a lot of skills. Like they're not bad players. They're not bad PvPers faking their abilities. They are very strong players. It's just that when people ask, like, what is your unstable experience, like, with the election, or what is going on, I'm not on the server. I don't, like, it's not like LifeSteal. It's not like a server that you just sit and play. I just get on for a recording and then leave. Was this one the Pearl Cannon? That was the one where Wimbu was like threatening me for the Pearl Cannon. Yeah, I believe so. Kind of imagine how strange that would be, but it's very cool to hear about how it works behind the scenes. No, it's like sick. It's like I was nervous, but like it's just a cool system. I think unstable is extremely cool in theory. I usually prefer normal SMPs because everything is genuine. Yeah, but like that doesn't mean the videos aren't awesome, you know? And I think the one exception is like scripted content used to get hated on a lot back in the day because people were faking genuine things. They were trying to optimize content and saying like this is a real thing that we pulled off, and it's very obviously not a real thing that they pulled off. I think what makes Unstable so unique is that they tell you straight up, this is scripted, this is fake, this is a story for entertainment. And that's what makes it so cool, because they tell you that it's fake, you know that, but like, they're able to still tell a good story. And it still gets you invested in the characters and whatever. And it's like using Minecraft as a platform to tell such dramatic stories, and that's cool. It is very cool scripted content. Like I'm not a hater on it. I think it's cool. I just think it's funny when viewers comment certain things. And you guys don't always know, so that's another thing. Like it's having to explain that. Feels like connected movies. Yeah, exactly. Honestly, some people still hate on Unstable because it's scripted. It's so stupid. Like, they don't hide it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I think it's because it's a different kind. Like, it's... People, when they think of, like, story-based content, they think of, like, playing a full character. But in essence, it's because they're playing themselves. But like with the thing, so it feels more fake to some people, and I get that. But we're content creators. We're here to tell cool stories, and if it makes it easier to tell a grander story, then so be it. Are you gonna keep appearing in Unstable videos? I mean, if they ask me to. I'm always around to be a part of it. Like, I've kind of come up with my own character in it, in a way, so I'm a part of the world. I do find it very funny, though, that they have me as the redstone shopkeeper, when redstone is, like, one of my weakest skills as a person. Like, I'm a parkour player. I do parkour for a living on Minecraft. Like, that's just what I do. And, like... I'm decent at building. I have the Realms Mapmaker cape to prove it. So I'm a builder. I'm a parkourer. I'm on LifeSteal. Yet somehow I'm the redstone shopkeeper. I don't understand how that works. But I don't mind. I guess I get aura as a redstoner, which is cool. Recently came across UU and found my way to watching some LifeSteal from that. That's awesome. No, the UU group is very cool. Love all those guys. They really picked that at random, huh? They didn't pick it at random. They picked me as the redstone shopkeeper because I was friends with Cube, and there was one video where Cube was like a big antagonist of Parrot's video. And Parrot knows I like to do like big mind games and stuff for my videos. So Parrot took me as like Cube's friend to help like manipulate them in a way. And so I did that. I manipulated them in their video, and I thought that was cool. But then afterwards, I think it was Wimbu was like, "You're the redstone shopkeeper in Parrot's video, right? Can you be the redstone shopkeeper again?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I just became the redstone shopkeeper permanently. Like, on Parrot's videos, I was like this cool Indic exploration person. I was like aura farming like crazy. And then like the moment I was like in another Unstable Universe person's video, I was locked and defined as a character role, and that's who I am from here on out. I actually found Lifesteal through Jumper's video on Season 5. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, I need to finish my Season 5 videos. That's the sad thing. I'm so behind on videos. I still haven't posted mine. And there's so many like things that happen in Season 5 that I think are really cool that no one ever has seen in a video because they were never posted, and it's really sad. I think happy hour is over. It is! You're right. You're right. Let me update it. Settings. 120. 60. 150. 300. 600. 1500. 15. 300. 600. 1500. Boom, happy hour is now over. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Season 5 video is actually real. It is. I've just been prioritizing Naked and Afraid right now because for me, I want to finish a series, and I'm the closest one I've ever been to actually finishing, and the one that's like actually succeeding the most on my channel is Naked and Afraid. My lifesteal videos are not doing as well. Or my lifesteal video. What was your reaction to the wormhole spoke? Okay, the wormhole, I freaking love the wormhole. The wormhole, that's a good reference. The wormhole was insane. I appreciate that that callback. I love the wormhole. The wormhole, I wasn't in lifesteal when the wormhole happened. But what's interesting is I was friends with a lot of lifestealers at the time of the wormhole when it came about. And I find it so interesting that the whole exploit of the wormhole, Vitalicy told me about the exploit 8 months before the wormhole actually happened. And it was so crazy because he told me to keep it a secret, and I kept it a secret so hard that I forgot about it. And 8 months later, I looked back and I was like, wait, you told me about this 8 months ago. And I like looked back at it and I freaked out. It was crazy. It was so surreal. But I wasn't on lifesteal at the time of the wormhole. I actually joined lifesteal through the wormhole technically, because I logged on for the first time on the wormhole experience, and then I joined season 5 literally the next season. Okay. Let's go get more stone bricks. Is this enough? Oh, that was a perfect stack that we had there. Hello? I think I use a crafting table. There's always a crafting table around every corner. I'm telling you, it's always there. They're always watching. There's always a crafting table. Stretch! I'm stretching! Drink! I will drink! Thank you. I needed that. I honestly might go get a refill of my water here in a second. Wouldn't it be cool if I made like a triple Neo pit? Where you have to do a triple Neo in the kingdom? I feel like that's very fitting for me, huh? If I build parkour in my kingdom, do you think people would stay here more often? Just a vibe? Maybe that's how I make friends on LifeSteal. I just build parkour that they find entertaining. I don't necessarily want to build the pieces there. Yes to triple Neo. Parkour Kingdom, perhaps a civilization of sorts. A parkour civilization? Wait. I don't think this is going to be a parkour kingdom. This is the farming kingdom of LifeSteal. We're farmers. I think that looks sick. We did it all the way across. Let's go. This is a wall. This is a kingdom. Look at that view. It's so cool. Wait, let me turn on shaders. Where am I getting shot from? Oh, it's hard to see. This looks so cool. Okay, here's what I want to do. Here's what I want to do. I want to get a villager that trades lanterns, and I want to put lanterns all along this castle wall. Shoot, my nose is bothering me. I want to put lanterns all along this castle wall. That way, this area glows at night. I think that would be so sick. Oh, did y'all hear about the news about the POW Creation series? I did hear the news. It looks so exciting. I was freaking out this morning. I actually, I lost it this morning because I'm not gonna lie. Like, I expected, like, Scott, to be in, wait, was it Scott? Wait, who was it that was announced? POW Creations. Like, I was expecting, yeah, I was expecting, like, Scott to be in the POW project. It was really cool to see Camban in a POW project, but I won't lie, I was freaking out and so excited to see Nominal Gravy and Katie Gobert in POW Creations. I'm sorry, but I've been a Nominal Gravy and Katie Gobert glazer for years now, or not for years now, Nominal Gravy for years, for Katie this year. I think I'm very, very happy to see both of them in POW Creations. I think it's really cool. I'm very happy for them, and I think it's awesome. I was hyping them up this morning, so I think it's awesome. You guys should definitely show them support whenever the series starts. They're both very, very talented creators, and they do a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm so excited to see what they do. Okay, let's go get some lanterns, I think. We also need to do the pillars on the other side here. Would you ever join a POW Creations project? Man, that makes me really sad that you say that. Would you ever join a POW Creations project? I've been in 2. Foresee a POW win. I've been in 2 POW Creations projects. That's really disappointing. You guys don't really know me very well if you don't know that. That hurts. That hurts my soul. I've already been in a POW Creations project. I was in Rats SMP, and I was also in Cowboys SMP. Fake fans, exactly. Man, that's rough. I'm disappointed. I joined your fan base when you started this. I did Rats SMP during my last subathon last year, and I did Cowboys SMP back in July. I was in the second to last POW Creations project. They just like to alternate with new people a lot. Like, I'm still friends with all of them. It's just like they like to have fresh faces. You were in Rats? Then that goes to show how much I watched Rats SMP to begin with. Oh. Oh. That's really upsetting. I was in Rats 2. That's a good point, Shire. I should say Rats 2. I was in season 2 of Rats SMP, not season 1. So, if that helps a little bit. Rats in Paris, yes. Sorry, I should clarify that. But if you watched that, and you didn't know it was me, that's really sad. I'm sorry. Not sad for you, but sad for me. It means I didn't make a cool enough impression, I guess. What do you think of Hightail? It's pretty cool. I've been doing it during the subathon, and I've had a really good time with it. Lab Rat, yes. Thoughts on Vampires SMP? It's cool. I haven't fully watched it. I've been too busy to like fully watch it, but I'm good friends with all the people in Vampires. I was really happy for Lagundo, because this was Lagundo's first ever POW project, and I was hyping Lagundo up. And I was also, like, I'm good friends with all of them. It's really funny, because when they were doing Vampires, it was around the same time as the first few episodes of Naked and Afraid were dropping. So I've sat down in many calls with Abolish and Pyro for thumbnail advice, or just like yapping. It's really cool. Love all of them. I realize there's a lot of like creator interactions that I do that off camera that a lot of people just don't know about. Because I have a lot of friends in the creator space that I love to hang out with, but people don't realize that you know them until like you talk about it. And there's no reason for me to talk about it. They just show up on stream sometimes and we're good friends and you're like, what? And you just don't realize it. It's kind of funny in that way. But like the creator space is very interconnected, especially in the Minecraft space. A lot of people know people. I got into it because of Pearl and Ren, dude. I used to be a huge Hermitcraft fan. I still am, but I haven't like caught up with like Hermitcraft much because I've been making content myself. But like I was an OG diehard Hermitcrafter, or not crafter, Hermitcrafter fan. I've always been a diehard Hermitcraft fan though. My nose is bothering me so much. Sorry. Cause like, I grew up watching Hermitcrafters a lot. Dude, that's why getting to play against a lot of them in MCC in San Diego meant so much to me. Cause like I started watching Hermitcraft in season 4. I started with Mumbo's POV in season 4 of Hermitcraft, and I watched all of season 4, season 5, season 6, and season 7. And then I watched part of season 8 of Hermitcraft, and that was around the time I started content, and then I kind of like been in and out just seeing occasional things that they've done. But like all the people on Hermitcraft are so lovely. Mumbo season 4 was great. It was. It was crazy because I was so deep in the Hermitcraft community at the time that like I remember watching this one video. It was by this guy who was trying to debunk where the mycelium resistance like headquarters were on Hermitcraft. And that video got like so much traction and like controversy because the Hermitcraft community were like, why would you expose that? Why would you do that? And it was like such like a fun thing to like watch that video. And I moved on from it. And then 2 years later, I became good friends with this person named RecRap2, right? And I go through Rec's videos and I'm like, wait a minute, I've watched one of your videos. And then I look, it was that Hermitcraft video. Dude, the amount of shock that I had when I realized Rec was the person who debunked the mycelium resistance base. And like, I had watched that video 2 years prior to knowing him, and then I knew him, and then I realized I watched that video. It was like, what? It's such like a weird like worlds collide kind of mindset. Shoot, I have the perfect amount, I just can't. There we go. Nice. Okay, we need a few more walls. Probably like 4 stacks, 3 stacks. Wait, chat, I'm gonna be right back and get some water. Be right back real quick, chat. Hi chat, we're back. Sorry. That was weird. I was struggling to breathe. My nose is bothering me a lot. I might need to go get like some tissues or something, but like I was struggling to like, it was very random, but my nose was bothering me, and I started talking, and all of a sudden like my throat like closed up, and I was like, what? So then I went to go get some water, and I was good, but it just caught me really off guard. It scared me a little bit, but I'm good. I'm good. Do not worry. Do not stress. I am fine. You okay? I am okay. It was just a random thing to happen, and I had to make, that's why I stepped away. I had to make sure I was okay, and I am okay, so do not stress. We must move onward. Foresee what? I am okay. That sounds so concerning. No, it was just like drainage in my throat that's messing with me, but I don't want to go into detail about it because it's just like it's just a gross thing to talk about on stream. It's just my throat being weird. It's hard, but I don't know if it's like sickness or like just allergies because of the time of year it is. But it's just there. That's good. Take care of yourself. It's like how you can accidentally choke on nothing. Exactly. That's basically what it was. It was like me choking on nothing. That's all it was. No, sometimes the breathing track just does that. It was weird. Well, it was like, it's because my nose has like drainage in it right now. And I just like breathed in, and then like it got stuck in my throat, and it was like it caught me really off guard, and it just wouldn't go away. It was like stuck, and it was like, what do I do? And I had to like just step away and drink water to clear my throat, because like when I spoke, it would just like it was hard to speak. But I'm good though. I am good. That's felt, yeah. I've not had that happen in a while, so it was just weird. It was a weird feeling. I need to get rid of this tree. It's in such a weird spot. I guess it's a natural defense. I could leave it, potentially. I could, like, wrap the wall around it. The wall tree. It's the wall tree. It's not like it's destroying anything. And I can't really get on top of it because it's so tall. I might leave this. Guys, we can leave a sign. It's the Great Wall Tree from the original forest that was here. Oh shoot, I was right. I didn't need this many walls. That's okay though. We can use it for the other parts. Boom! We finished the thing! We finished this wall! Yay! We finished this wall segment. That's huge! So now we have 3 finished wall segments. 1, 2, 3. Now we just need to do that piece and then the gates. That's so exciting. Yay! Let's go! Dude, every time I say yay, it reminds me, whenever I play Peak with people, I always love to say yay in the most high-pitched tone, as loud as possible. It's become a soundboard in our friends' Discord. Here, wait, I could play it. I could play the soundboard. Let me find it. I think, Fanity played it earlier, but if I join, this Discord, and I play this soundboard, listen, are you ready? Yay! That's me saying yay at the top of my lungs. It's great. Okay, how do I want to do this gate? Because I feel like it needs to be a big gate. Where's my water bucket? Okay. I feel like we need to make it go up to a certain height. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe that high? Oh god, the zombies just, I hate how zombies can see you from that far away. Like when it's nighttime, you can just never escape zombies. Okay, and then right here, gotta go bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like that's where the gate, like, should start, the archway. And then we need to, like, wrap it around. Why are there so many? Why are there so many? Where do they come from? Are we serious? And there's a creeper on the wall. We need lights. We need lights bad. I do not want to blow this up. Stop setting me on fire. Okay, we're good. Ow. Zombie reinforcement system. It's so sad. Okay. So if I come up here... Oh, it's gonna pour all the way down the kingdom. Oh, I didn't think that through. Oh, it didn't. Oh, that's nice. Okay. So then it goes to go 1, 2. 1, 2. Maybe I have it come inwards 1 on each of these. Like so. And then we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You think this works, chat, for the archway? And then we can build it up. For now, at least. We can add little details on it. That way it just feels connected. Like, we make the gate look nice, but do you think that's a good shape for the gate for now? We can have it on both sides. Should it be higher? Should it be raised up? Ooh, I feel like it should, like, archway up. Oh god. Like, oh god, is that a creeper on the bridge? It's a skeleton. So, like, for instance, here, it could go upwards 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we can add, like, little details to it. Like that. I don't know. I feel like it needs something more. It's not bad, though. Iron bars at the top. Arch is good. 1 more up. Yeah. I think the arch adds a lot, but it's still, like, missing something. This is where we can be more creative with it. A pattern. I'll probably do a pattern. If you replace the middle 3 blocks and add slabs, it'll look good. A pitfall trap. Ah, yes. Genius. Do you have any must-know building tips? I always like to, when I'm in Minecraft, build things with odd numbers, so they always have like a central point. Like this is with 5 blocks, this is with 3 blocks, this is with 5 blocks, like in length. That way you can always have a center point to like draw focus to. I don't know if that's a dumb thing, but I gave earlier tips about depth and color and a bunch of other things earlier in the subathon. Maybe I should do it like this and raise this up here. The connection. Odd number builds are nice. They are. Wimbu gotta feed us. I'm starving. I'm sorry. I can't really help you with that one. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works. Shoot, did I make this one block too wide? I did. I made one block too wide the whole way. Are we serious? I was so confused. It's like, why does it go out too far? There we go. It's gonna feel a little lopsided, but it's cool. I love you. Apologize for Wimbu not posting yet. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. This is almost worse than when he died and that made everyone crazy. The Wimbu faking his death arc. Never mind. I'm not gonna speak on that. I think that's funny. I've spoken on that in the previous stream. So many unstable universe comments in this chat. Call me Echo now. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Actually, I can say it. I've said it before in stream. I think it's the whole like Wimbu faking his death thing is so funny. He's done such a cool arc with it. I think it's over now, right? I don't know. I haven't been caught up with it. I think it's really funny though. Cause I always joke about this, or I think I joked about this previously in the subathon. I think it's really funny all the what's happening, I'm zoned out. I think it's really funny all the comments I get on the Naked and Afraid video series where I faked my death, of the amount of people who think that that I copied Wimbu with the faking the death arc. Because I always think it's funny. Faking your death is not a unique idea. It's not like, it's a cool concept, but like it's been done in many ways with stories, so it's nothing like too crazy. But it was funny because I remember when I posted the Naked and Afraid video, like the day after I posted it, I got a DM from Wimbu asking if he could do something similar to that on Unstable, like if I minded if he did that, and I didn't mind at all. Cause like he does a lot of really cool things, and Wimbu's my friend, and I think it would be cool to see like what he does with it. But what I do think is really funny is how many viewers are very toxic about it, because the amount of hundreds of comments that I get on my YouTube video where people are like, you copied Wimbu or did all these things, when if you just look at the date of the video, you can see when it was posted. I posted like who posted what thing, but people don't usually look at that. They just look at like who got more numbers in their series or what videos they had seen. But like, it's funny to me because it was like a whole week of like Wimbu asking like if he could like do a similar concept or do a similar thumbnail or do similar styles, and I was down for all of it. I didn't mind, and it did really well for him. It got millions of views. It was awesome. But like I'll see comments on my video where, and I joked about this on stream like 5 days ago, but I'll see comments on my streams where people would like comment and be like, Wimbu, Elytra Mace this copycat, or like really funny like things like that. Well, I got a formal email from somebody saying like I got a formal email from somebody saying like, did you know that Wimbu copied your thumbnail like, I just want to make sure your thumbnail and concept and video thing, I just want to make sure it's okay and you know that it's happening. And I just think it's really silly that, like, it reached to that level that people thought it was that serious and that big of a deal. I don't know, I find it very funny to think about. There's no such thing as copying when it's two different things unless you're just taking it step by step. That's copying. Exactly. Like, Wimbu did copy the thumbnail, but he asked permission to do so, and I said it was okay. And that's not a bad thing. And the video idea, he didn't copy it because what happened in the video is a whole separate thing. A lot of people in the UU fandom are getting annoyed at toxic Wimbu glazers. It's very funny. Gotta go, I need to go on a train now. Have a nice stream, bye. That's crazy, it's not even a big deal, exactly. Okay. We need to, oh yeah, we need to fix up this part down here. Sorry, I just started yapping. I got into a whole, like, thing. I always, like to talk about that whenever people bring up the faking death arc. Because I get so many people, there are hundreds of people commenting about it. And it doesn't stop. It does not stop. And it's just like, it's just a silly thing to me. Just a very silly thing. I'm proud I was able to, like, come up with a cool idea that, that was able to spark so much cool creative things, I guess. Oh. Okay, we need to get this, like, slope done on the other side here. It's not great right now, but it is an entryway, I guess, for now-ish. Like, this doesn't look that good right now. But in the grand scheme of things, it being connected will help long term with the sake of the castle wall. Like, I want to be able to walk all the way around without stopping. I want to be able to, like, fully experience the grand scale of it all from down here. I accidentally clicked on something. My bad. Do you have boundaries? I have art boundaries. I have them pinned in my Discord. If you do !mark Discord and look at my art boundaries, they're pinned in the art channel. But I also have posted them on Twitter on January 1st, I believe. So yeah. It's raining. It is raining. Oh, wait, we can look at it with shaders now. Oh, I bet shaders with the rain is going to look so cool. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, yes. Oh, heck yes. I feel like we need a giant castle. You know? Like over here. Or over here. Like, imagine if you saw the tower and then you walk down up into the castle. Wouldn't that be sick? And this is like the kingdom from the castle. Great Wall of China. That's kind of the vibe I've gotten. I don't really know how I would go about doing the castle. I've never built a grand castle. But I do think it would look sick here to build a castle. Who else is online? No one else is online. It's just me. Well, this is my last firework. I think I have gunpowder though. I don't know. I think a castle would go hard there, but I want to finish up these parts here. What's with the placing 1 block a day TikTok video? What do you mean? I don't use TikTok. I used to haven't in like 2 years. Brown. Is there... This sugarcane is... Oh, creeper! Oh, man. Ah! I guess I can use this for fireworks. Someone's been here. Someone cleared out all the sugarcane. I've been sitting here making it grow and someone went and cleared it out. It's messed up. They're using my work in vain. Let's turn the shaders off. I'm not a shaders user. I'm sorry, chat. It looks pretty, but I like normal Minecraft. I was wondering why the timer wasn't moving. Was it the lag? Wait, is it not moving? I swear it's moving. Normal is good. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do this? I don't know what I want to do next. You know what? It is 2 a.m. Chat, do we want to do editing? Or do we want to do... Honestly, I think this is a good stopping point for the night. We've had a good stream today. We've done a lot today. But I wanted to try to fix my sleep schedule. The past few days I've been going to bed at like 6 or 7 a.m. And I think today I'd like to get earlier sleep. Because I'm starting to feel lightheaded and we've done good stuff today. I think it'd be good to get earlier sleep. This has been a good subathon day. I loved today. It was great. No 6 a.m. stream. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's no 6 a.m. stream. Not today. But thank you guys for coming for today's stream. We're gonna pause the timer for the night. Get some rest. You guys should get some rest as well. I hope my mods aren't too overworked right now. Drink! I will drink because I feel bad that they've had to stay up later hours. But we're gonna drink some water. We're gonna get some sleep. And we're gonna get things set up for the night. Let's switch everything over. Be right back scene. Okay, what I'm gonna do, what I always do when I get ready for the night, I first switch subathon night 6. We are sleeping. I get the stuff set up with the title. We get words on stream. Pulled up. Boom. Done. Got it. Cool. Let's switch to our channel. And then we switch this. Okay, chat. Here's how it's gonna work. I have some things I'm gonna talk about after I watched your stream Friday and watched till 6 a.m. just to see you get all those flowers. I was so invested in that. It was great. What's your time zone? I live in EST, so right now it is 2 a.m. It is 2 in the morning for me. So chat, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to sleep, but before we end, I'm gonna restart the stream so that way the VODs are set up properly. So refresh your screen. We'll be back in a